Okay, so I'm back quick. I just waited a few seconds to start talking because sometimes my line it cuts me off. So I just wait a few seconds. But let me get into it. So I want to talk about my last audio about do not align your reality with other people's realities. I just looked at a perfect example. So I am subscribed to a young lady in the metaphysical community, right? I'm subscribed to different people. And so it was alive, and the title of it was called Emergency, something about Nature Boy and him threatening to rape young Pharaoh. Okay, I'm familiar with all of these people. I don't watch Nature Boy. I've heard of him because it's kind of hard not to know who this guy is by now. But I ran across his video by accident. I think it was last year. Yeah, because I wanted to go to Costa Rica. But he started making a lot of videos. Well, I didn't want to go to Costa Rica to deal with him. I'm just saying I was going to plan a trip at a resort over there. But he made a video. He made videos about Dr. Sabi, and so that's what caused me to click on his video last year because I think Dr. Sabi's name was in the title. Okay, and after that one video, I couldn't listen to him anymore, and I didn't even watch the whole audio. I already saw that he was pretty negative. Okay, and so ever since then, I just have not watched that guy. But he has gained some popularity amongst the conscious community, and I don't watch I don't look at this stuff. Let me tell you, this guy is attention seeking. It's like Tommy Sotomayor, okay? They can call him reptilian, whatever they want to call him, okay? I don't get into identifying what kind of beings these people are. Because I look at their actions. I don't care if they are what you call it. I don't care if they was a Sasquatch. I don't care what they are. I'm looking at their actions, and their actions is very vampiric, okay? And so constantly talking about these guys, see, these ladies have not slowed down on running to Nature Boy and allowing themselves to be exploited by him. Have you guys noticed that? And I don't even watch this guy, and I notice it because he's getting popular because people can't stop talking about him, just like they could not stop talking about Tommy Sotomayor. Here's the thing: if you're not going to take some real, this is for the ladies to observe the males, these ladies who want to expose people, if there's not going to be any real action in taking these guys down, then no need to make video after video after video trying to talk about them. If there's not going to be some kind of get together and taking these people down and stopping them, then there's no need to really try to expose them anymore because what has happened to Nature Boy is that he has gotten more popular. Same thing with Tommy Sotomayor, okay? And this is where I want to get on it. And somebody, I'm gonna touch on this too because somebody talked about asked me to bring up a topic of guys telling black women to vote Republican during this election. So I'm gonna touch on that. I'm not political, and I'm in India. So I've not really been into politics anyway, even though did vote. But where I am now, it's like that it's like that's starting to become a very foreign reality for me. It's almost like a different parallel world. But I'm still going to touch on black women. So it would be nice. I'm glad that I'm at a place where I don't really get to see a lot of these black men. Now I see dark skinned people because it is India, and they got people here darker, much darker than black Americans now. Okay. So I see dark skinned people, but their mindset is not like that of the black American. And I don't want to see too many black Americans anymore. I just don't. I feel like I moved into a different parallel than black Americans live in. I do. Um, so let me get back to it. I kind of went off a little bit there. But yeah, so The title of this first thing I'm gonna talk about was called Emergency Nature Boy Threatens to Rape Young Pharaoh. Um, so young Pharaoh can take care of himself. That's just one thing. And I'm not criticizing this lady for doing this. I mean, obviously she's worried, but I would like to see this from ladies, and not just her, because she do take action on trying to protect black women and girls. But I'm not so concerned about Nature Boy trying to rape young Pharaoh as much as I would be concerned about little black girls getting raped by predatory men, and a lot of the grown black women and mothers standing by to let it happen because they love that phallus so much. The little girls getting raped would concern me more. I'm not really concerned about Nature Boy threatening to rape young Pharaoh. That he can take care of himself. He knows how to protect himself. But here's the thing that I want to get on. Look at these other strong patriarchs. Um, Even if you don't even like Donald Trump, let's just look at what he's doing to make sure that people don't cross the border. Look at what he's doing, whether you agree with it or not. Look at what he's just observed the patriarchy there. Just observe the patriarchy without worrying, getting in your feelings, because feelings are a problem here. Observe his actions and making sure that the United States is how he wants it to be. Whether you agree with what he's doing or not, observe the patriarchy. Observe it. And so you got a group of males in the non-existent black community that can't do nothing about Nature Boy. They can't do nothing about Tommy. They don't want to do nothing about Tommy Sotomayor, okay? They don't want to do nothing about him. But they can't do nothing about Nature Boy. You know, you got Putin, okay? And you got all these dictators, these patriarchs dealing with bigger, huge issues, dealing with nuclear weapons, dealing with military, um, dealing with funding for military weapons, dealing with trying to prepare for another world war, with preparing for the economic collapse. Um, you have patriarchs dealing with such huge things. And like I said, observe Donald Trump, whether you like what he's doing or not. The media is really trying to make everyone not like him, because the economy was supposed to collapse 2 years ago, and Donald Trump got in office and slowed that down, because Donald Trump doesn't knows what's going to happen to the United States. And the global elites, like I said, the globalists have been trying to wanted this economy to crash for a while now, and Donald Trump got in and threw a monkey wrench in, and so they doing everything to make sure everybody don't like him. But I'm not saying that he ain't got his issues, because he have his issues that come along with him. Now he is a trip. I ain't taking up for him, but I'm just saying, observe the patriarchy. But you got a bunch of males in this non-existent black community that can't do nothing with Nature Boy. He threatening to rape young Pharaoh, and this is an emergency. It's not. It's not. It's not. But here's what I want to say about not taking in anybody else's trash. My thing, I didn't listen to it much because I clicked off of it. Because I heard a bunch of yelling. Him and young Pharaoh, I guess, did some kind of live where they were yelling at each other. I didn't listen to much of that. I clicked off. I said, I'm not going to do nothing about it. I don't care. And it's bad energy. It's a very negative vibration that is coming through your computer or phone or whatever you're looking at. It's coming into your space. A very negative vibration is coming to your space. And so I just saw the lady that was hosting the live say, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Clear your space, do some clearing." See, that's why I clicked off. See, this is what I'm talking about. That negativity goes through your devices, whatever you're watching, and it comes into your space. And now you got to sage your doggone house. Don't look at that mess no more. I don't care what Nature Boy does. I don't care what Tommy Sotomayor does. I don't care what O'Shea Jackson does. Do not look at this negativity. It comes through your space. And she said herself when she cut off that line, oh, I'm sorry, clear your space, clean your space. See, no, don't look at it. Let these men deal with these parasites. If these males can't do anything about these parasites, these black women, brown women, whatever they want to call themselves, need to stop focusing on these, especially a male threatening to rape another grown man. I mean, let the males take care of that. The black women need to stay out of it, or brown, or whatever they want to call themselves. No need for any brown or black women to even care about that situation. Let the men handle it. That's the problem. That is the problem right there. Not to say that the males want to do anything for their community anyway, but the black women need to step aside. This man threatening to rape young Pharaoh. Let the men take care of Nature Boy. I mean, come on now. Complain about Trump all you want to, but he's going up against these people, making sure they don't get across. But black men can't take down Nature Boy. This is a shame. This is a shame, and I am not interested in caring about what Nature Boy said to young Pharaoh, because black men should be able to take him down. Black men should have been able to take down Tommy Sotomayor, but they don't want to. They like him, okay? Bottom line, they like him. And black women entertain them, okay? Too many black women entertain them. Now, real quick, let me get on. A lady asked me about, it was a bunch of men, black men, telling black women that they should vote Republican. And I left a comment saying that black women need to eventually start to think for themselves. They really do. They really need to start to think for themselves. I'm having little hope for a lot of black women. But now here's what I say. I've been saying that we create our own external world. So whatever you want to see, write that down. Write your story and read it every day. It's like a journal. Write out a journal of what you really want to see. And what's going to happen is that it's going to exist in your world, because you're going to shift to a reality where it's going to be more conducive to how you want to live and what you want to see. Okay, but I don't know if black women are going to think. I mean, some of them are, because when I voted for whoever I want to. I didn't care about the Democrat, Republic. I didn't care. I voted for whoever I wanted to. But yeah, black men are not going to shut up. Okay, that's the bottom line. They're not going to shut up. And the attention that black women give to these guys is what keeps them going. They will never shut up. They won't. And I don't know if black women would ever stop giving them attention. Another example is like, look at how you have other women that try to talk to black women about relationships. One being Deborah Cooper, who has been around a long time. That's one main one I can think of. That's on YouTube. Now, they probably have some off of YouTube. But then you get these Derek Jacksons and Angel Ramirez and this Mr. London or whoever. I don't listen to them. Like I say, I don't, but I just hear about them. And you see how many black women flock to these guys. Like, say, in less than a couple of years, you got these guys that have about 300,000 subscribers. And then you have a Deborah Cooper that's been around for a long time that don't have 20,000. Okay? This is what I'm talking about. Black women have a serious problem with giving these guys too much of their attention and energy. And these guys keep going and they keep talking because black women keep listening. Okay, that's just the bottom line. I mean, I feel like people should vote for whoever they want to. Now, if you got black women who want to vote Republican, and some do, and don't have nothing to do with what black men say. Some black women do vote Republican, but just to do it because a bunch of black men get online and say they should. I mean, that's a problem. That's a constant problem with black women being zombies. Just, um, but I'm gonna stop there. It's nothing really that you can say to the men to make them shut up. The way to get them to shut up is to stop acknowledging them, because when you stop acknowledging them, they eventually go away. They eventually stop talking unless the white people gonna listen to them. Unless white people and Asian people and other people are gonna listen to them, then they might keep going. But so far, the biggest audiences are black women. Okay. Um, but anyway, with that said, yeah, just don't absorb the trash. Like this one live I saw, I cut it off. I didn't listen to it, and I don't care about anybody threatening to rape these grown men. If these so-called males that want to talk about protection, if they can't take out Nature Boy, they really have no. They have. I mean, they don't. There, it's a shameful. It's shameful that this young man, when you got Trump up against other countries, other nations, and you got other patriarchs that rule different parts of the world that are up against different nations, and you got a group of males that can't do nothing with Nature Boy. It's shameful, and I'm gonna go on saying it that it's time to stop. If a group of women cannot produce a male that can protect, um, that can at least level up like the other patriarchs have. If they can't produce that, it's time to stop bringing them into the world. I mean, it's pretty shameful that a brown woman had to make a live exposing that. It's shameful, and it's time for brown women, black women, whoever, stop birthing them. They're just birthing a burden into the world. They can't do nothing. I mean, they can't even do nothing with Nature Boy. It's a doggone shame. But then they want to go turn around and fuss about Donald Trump. Look at what he's up against, and look at the males that can't do nothing with Nature Boy. It's a shame. But anyway, I'll talk to you soon. Okay.